Before I begin this walk, could you do me a great big teddy bear favor? Please hit the like button and hit subscribe. Thank you. Here we are, Thompson and Bridge. There they are. Joseph A. Furco String Band. Probably, I think, the most awarded string band in the neighborhood of Bridesburg. And there it is, the Szechuan Garden. There, and there it is, the 7-Eleven. This is the 7-Eleven where Channel 29 used to get their gas. And there used to be gas pumps here, very controversial. The gas pumps were removed not that long ago. So right here is where Channel 29 would fill up their, get their gas stations. Hold on, let me say that right. This is where Channel 29, this is the only gas station they could go to because it had to be a sicko. I asked one of the cameraman once. So one time, you ever see that one goofball guy? I don't know his name. Me and Doug call him Ugly Eyebrows. Steve Fredericks, that's it. Anyway, he used to park his car where that one car is, and he would change in his car. And, I don't know. If I see you change in a car, I lose. I don't know. Yeah, no, I lost respect for him. Not that I had much for Snowplow Boy. Okay, and it's snowing right now. And see this house here? Nobody ever shovels this part because this guy who lives here, it's not their response. I think they rent. So, all right, and there we are, Thompson and Pratt. Oh, it's snowing. It's going to be turning into rain in about like an hour or so. So I got this new camera, and I figured, well, we'll give this a shot. We'll see how this works. Oh, very controversial. Trash Day was canceled, but see, this is the problem. Not everybody got the memo. That's what happens when the city uses social media to, well, honestly, we could all be neighborly and say, hey, just so you know, I guess, down this street, Now listen, I do this a lot. You're gonna have to put up with it. There you go. There, see? I did a good deed. It gets windy, so sometimes the trash blows in the street. And I know a lot of people talk about the city being full of trash. And one of the problems is the old recycling bins. Well, actually, all the recycling bins. Nobody uses lids. And when it gets real windy, that's what happens. So, let's extend. This property here, I think, was the first public school in the city of Philadelphia. It was here. It just got torn down recently. These were the steps. And you would take these steps and go into school. There you go. Trilby String Band. That was their, I think they may have been the last people to own it or rent it. And I was in there. It was pretty run down near the end. Like the room where Trilby kept their costumes. The roof was like missing on like 10% of the room. It was real cold and drafty. There it is. The Philadelphia Vietnam Veterans Memorial Society. Memorial Day is a big holiday in Bridesburg. Pooh Bear! I hear you. All right, I'm just doing my thing. I love you. All right. There's Pooh Bear. This is the memorial, Vietnam Memorial. And on Memorial Day, the weekend of Memorial Day, there's a lot of VFWs in the neighborhood. And anyway, they come here on like the weekend of Memorial Day, not Memorial Day. Monday, Memorial Day, we have a big parade that goes down the street. But on Saturday and Sunday, they have stuff going on at this place all Memorial Day weekend. It's so, you know, they don't tell you what they're going to do, and what they do is like a 21 gun salute. So the first time you live, there's Cowabunga, the ice cream truck of Bridesburg. But when you move to Bridesburg, they don't tell you they do the 21 gun salute. So you know, the first time you hear that, you think the neighborhood's under attack. There it is. The 73. What's that say? The Cabasa Boys. There it is, Cabasa Boys. That's only... Uh-oh. That's a sticker you'll only see in Port Richmond and Bridesburg. I don't think... Have I ever seen a truck go down this street? Oh, I don't think I have. Huh. Well, isn't that something? Yeah, I don't think... Oh, boy. Oh. Chaos and anarchy. What is this guy doing? Oh, we're going to follow this jerk off for a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, does he get a clear path? Does he get lucky? He does. Okay. Oh, wait, no, we got a guy coming. We got a guy coming. Maybe I have. Maybe I'll make... No, I don't think I've ever seen that. No. Okay. Well. All right. There's what's its name's tavern. He must have been drinking in there. Don't be an ass. Put on a mask. All right. Wow. So there's a street like 3 blocks that way, the way I'm... Oh, I don't... 3 blocks in that direction, called Richmond Street. Oh, you know what? Now here comes another truck. Maybe Richmond... Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there are trucks that go down the street. But Richmond Street's like a real big street where trucks go down. To the point, some lady went to Fox 29 and said, hey, we got to do something about this truck traffic. And nothing ever happened. I think All Saints School getting ready to become an apartment or condos. All Saints Rectory, same thing, apartment, condos. There's a little church steeple right there. This is All Saints Church. It's been closed for a while. Got that fence. Uh-oh. There's... See, a truck came down here and knocked off that something. You know, I mean, that's what I assume. Used to be a statue of the Virgin Mother there. They took that up. Look at this stuff. This is still here. A confession. Uh-oh. There it is. Oh boy. I made my, I went like 15 years without going to church. And I made, okay, thank you. And I made my first, my first redo of Holy, confirmation, not confirmation, what the hell was it called? Penance, where you gotta tell the priest all the bad things you did. So I go in there for after 15 years, and you're supposed to say some stuff. I forgot all about I just said, look, dude, this is what I did. And then he kicked me out of the church. He said, you can't come here. Now, Thompson Street's also, it's a good indicator on how the traffic is going to be during the day. If traffic is bad on Thompson Street, what that means is usually traffic is bad on Richmond Street, which means traffic is really bad on I-95. Oh. There it is. Oh. There's Dr. Kimmel's. Just my personal experience. Average wait time, let's say you have a 12 o'clock appointment, you ain't getting back till 1:30. I don't know. Tell me if you had the same problem. And the thing is, you need to be seen by appointment. So I make all these appointments. What? Now what do you do with this? I'm gonna post it. I don't care. That's Pope John Paul. I think that's the school. Let's go back. Let's go take a peek. Oh, there it goes. Now it's daycare. Oh, the cross has a scarf. That means we're in either Advent or Lent. I think we're in Lent. I saw the people with the dirty foreheads the other day. That means Ash Wednesday. This is Pope John Paul II. Pope John Paul II, yeah. Regional Catholic school. They took the church down there that closed, and they combined it with this school's church. And then after a while, nobody can afford Catholic school, and or people stopped going to the Catholic church, and the school shut down. And now, let's get this lens. And now I think kindergarten for Bridesburg Elementary. This is where they go. This church is still open. Oh, yeah, sign's in up there. It's in Polish. This is the Polish church. You know, it's the Polish church in Port Richmond, St. Albert's. That's still open. I guess the Polish people in the neighborhood are still very supportive of the Catholic Church. That makes sense. Yeah, Pope John Paul was a big deal to those. Okay. See, that stupid goddamn flag. Now I'm in a bad mood. This is the church. That was St. John Cantus. Now, this is something I used to do, too. When I would go to confession, I would never go to confession to a church I went to, because I didn't want the priest I know to know all these bad things about me. So I found a loophole. You go to another church, or the priest don't know you. That way you don't care, you know? So that's what so I would go to this church once in a while. And this church, the priest here was real strict. He told me I was going to hell. Like, straight up. And the guy even did a joke. He said, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Once you, what did I do? Oh, I said I was an atheist when I was a teenager. And he said, oh, you can't denounce God. You're going to hell. I said, but doesn't he forgive you? He said, oh, not for that. I said, uh-oh. That's not good. So I stopped going to that guy. I don't want that guy to tell me I'm going to hell, so I went to another church. Actually, no, I left the Catholic Church. I'm not Polish. I didn't stick around. There it is, the old flower shop. See the sign? Got the water pump out here. I love this little house. Got the thing to tie up your horse. There's Judy's hair salon. See that barber shop? I think that's been there for 100 years. And check out the old, like, 50 style. Check out that door, huh? I think this was a vacuum store forever. And then it was like a little thrift store for a minute. And there's Judy's hair salon. She's closed Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday if you need a haircut. Bridesburg's kind of old school that way. A lot of the local businesses take off like one day during the week. The flower shop used to do that. The doctor's office, I think the doctor's office still does that. Meanwhile, you gotta wait 4 hours for an appointment. Oh my God, listen, I love this neighborhood. Some things are goofy. Oh, I love this tree. Where's he at? Let's see if this tree's alive. Hold on. We're gonna go back. Oh Christ. Oh, we're dead. We're all dead. So I'm using my new camera. I have a DJ Osmo Action. It's supposedly waterproof. And I have this thing on it called Rocksteady where it's not supposed to be shaky. So we'll see. There's another 100-year business. A funeral home. Uh-oh. This tree's pretty cool. Yeah. 2017, 100 years. I don't know, I went to a viewing of somebody at that funeral home, and somebody was at that funeral. They were from, I think they were from Australia or Europe, New Zealand. You know, they sound the same. So anyway, they were never at a viewing in America, and she's like, so we stand here for like an hour on a dead body? I said, yeah. Well, that's creepy. So if you're watching this from like Ireland or England, I know you guys in Italy. Let me know. What do you guys do? You guys don't have viewings? I think, aren't you guys Catholic? I guess I don't know if that's a Catholic thing. Oh, who knows? Uh-oh, St. Patrick's Day. It's coming up. Oh, it's exciting. That means we've been shut down for a year exactly. The first event to be canceled in the city of Philadelphia was the St. Patrick's Day parade. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, I was so disappointed. And then what was after that? Oh, then it was 2 weeks. Remember they said 2 weeks. Here we are a year later. So, not yet. March 17th will be a year. Philadelphia, I remember, the entire state of Pennsylvania had to shut down their bars, except in Philadelphia. That never made sense to me. I mean, it doesn't matter, but was like, why is it that the most populated city could stay open, but the smaller ones, it's just, you know, shenanigans and tomfoolery. See the cemetery? Look at this. Goes all the way back there. And all the way back there. The guy would walk through it, but you can't. Oh, look at this. No pets allowed. Oh, this was all the controversy a few years ago. People were walking their dogs through this part. People were not happy about it because they have family buried here. There's a cemetery. Oh, I don't know where it's at, but there's a cemetery. It's called Laurel Hill Cemetery. And they have like yoga and dog walks and 5Ks and concerts and movie screenings. And I always said, you know what, if I was going to be buried in a cemetery, I would like to be buried at a fun cemetery. Not that it matters, you're 6 feet in the ground. Do this shot for a second. That's enough of that. I have a friend that's moving around here, and he's living near the cemetery. I said, that's the greatest idea ever, man. Move next to a cemetery. Oh, snow's starting to land. I was supposed to go down to, I was going to go to the mall today, because I thought it was supposed to rain. These weather people, they said 40 and rain. And I don't know, this doesn't look like rain. Hurricane Schwartz. Hurricane Schwartz screws up again. Uh-oh. But this guy, why are you going to it's going to rain in 3 hours. Right? It's going to rain, so I guess you got to chop this up. Okay. A lot of people they get one flake of snow in the ground. They get the broom out. They start shoveling. Depends on how bad it's snowing. Reminds me of that Van Halen album. Oh man, I love it. Well, you know what? Look, this is the end of Thompson Street. I'm going to go all the way to the end. So if you could stop. You could stop here if you want. You know what? No, I'll end it and I'll do another walk back. Okay. There was a building here where you could rent U-Hauls, and for a minute they were selling water ice. I don't know what the hell this building was. And then they got this. No food, no trash, no book. What are you going to do if I put a book in there? I heard something goofy about Planet 8. I don't know what it was. Could be. Hey, look, see? This whole... And then, you go this way. Oh, we're at the end. Oh, progress. They're building, I guess, a new ramp to get to that's your Bridge. There it is. Well, I don't want to get too close because it's That's probably a COVID-19 safety ground, but that they had that up there, that black tarp to protect the sound, to stop sound. Shh. Oh, I don't hear anything. All right, well, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll sail with you later. Toodles!